Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy Icy Killer right here. Me and my wife just actually picked up the 2DS a couple days ago. I bought her one, bought me one. And I wanted to give you guys a little review of it and see what you guys think about it. You know, I've heard a lot of mixed reviews about this thing. People saying it was too big, saying it felt awkward in her hand. You know, why did they put the two cameras in there? Why didn't they just take that out and make it a regular back camera instead of a 3D camera? So today I'm just going to give a little short review of it, and you can just leave your feedback in the comments below. Subscribe to my channel if you like me. I don't really have any subscribers right now because most of my videos were old and, you know, just stuff I don't really mess around with that much anymore. There's even an old rap video of me floating around there. But anyways, let's get on to this review because I wanted to address some issues and some things that people had concerns about. First of all, I love the 3DS. Excuse me. I love the 2DS, not the 3DS. I love the 3DS too, but I had one of those once before. And I got rid of it, and then I ended up missing it, and I saw the 2DS come out, and I thought to myself, I can get this cheaper. I didn't really expect much from it when I got the thing, because, well, it was cheaper. But the thing is that it's actually a really nice system. It is a mono speaker on it, doesn't have a stereo speaker, so, but honestly, people have said that they can hear a difference. I can't really tell that much of a difference. You can probably hear it in the background right now. I have Animal Crossing on. You can find me weird if you want for liking Animal Crossing. I love the game. I bought the same game for my wife. We play together. But anyway, yeah, it's a really awesome system. I've actually held it in my hand for hours. I've played on it, and out of all honesty, I think it's 10 times better than the 3DS as far as comfortability goes, because I don't feel like I have to set at a certain angle and struggle my neck to play in 3D, or even tilt the hinge a certain way on it to see the screen properly, even out of 3D, because there is no hinge on this. So, and I mean, I can't switch cameras on you guys on this phone of mine because it's a piece of crap, but I'm going to show it to you right there. If you can see it, I can't even tell if I'm showing it to you guys or not. That's the top part of it, and you know, you got the headphones at the bottom and volume on the side, sleep button on the bottom down there. Your start and select buttons are at the bottom of it now, on the side, right hand side, and then your joystick in X, Y, and B and A and all that good stuff is on the right at the top, and the D-pad is kind of sort of in the middle, and the microphone's at the bottom. Your joypad is on the left hand top. I like it. I didn't think when I first opened it, I heard people say they didn't really like the controls where they were. It was kind of awkward, and I thought to myself I would feel the same way, but I really don't. I mean, I really enjoy using this device. I think it's one of the best things that Nintendo's released in a long time. Like I said, I mean, everything else is pretty much the same. I can't really say anything about features as far as software related goes, because it's the same thing as the 3DS. You got your AR cards, you got your Mii games, excuse me, your Mii dungeon game and all that extra stuff that's in there. All that's all there. So if you're not jumping into it because of that, don't let that stop you, because it's all there. Now, as previous people said, if you're used to an XL version of the 3DS and you want to go to something like this, you might not want to make the jump. If you like comfortability, like I said, jump to this. It's cheap. It's $129.99 without tax in the United States, wherever you're watching this. It's a great deal. I mean, it feels well built. It doesn't feel like I'm going to drop this and it's going to shatter into a million pieces. Honestly, like the first 3DS did. I felt as if the first 3DS, if I pulled the hinge too tight or too far back or something, it was going to snap in half, because that's what it felt like. So I didn't really like that. This one here, like I said, doesn't have a hinge, so you have nothing to break. It's mainly geared to smaller kids and stuff, just for the sheer fact of its durability. But I've seen a lot of adults go after them now because they like the way it feels in their hand better than as opposed to a 3DS that has a hinge. And again, your trigger buttons, I forgot to mention those. They're up at the top, if you can see them right there. Those are your trigger buttons up here, right here, and on the other side. They are amazing. I haven't actually really had to use them that much, but they feel comfortable in your hands. You can hit them without any effort, unless you have like really tiny fingers or something, and even then it doesn't seem to be a problem because my wife has very small hands and she uses it perfectly fine. The stylus is on the side. Again, I can't tell if you guys can see that. Yeah, that's the stylus right there. I like the location of it because you don't have to reach it in a certain area to get to it. You can actually, while you're holding it normally, just reach in there and grab the stylus out. But whereas the 3DS had it at the top, it was kind of stupid. I'm not knocking the 3DSs because I like them as well. I just like the 2DS because I never played 3D games that much. I did from time to time, but I found myself having to tilt it at an angle to see this and tilt it at an angle to see that, and it just was more hassle than it was worth to even put the thing in 3D. Because who wants to sit there all day straining their neck just to watch a 3D game? I don't. You know, it was a good design. That, you know, it's cool that they made it, that they have a 3DS. It is awesome, but in my opinion, this is selling better in my eyes because it plays 3DS games. You don't have to have it in 3D. Of course, you don't have to have a 3DS in 3D either, but you don't have to deal with the hassle of that because you got all the stuff you need right here. You know, it's got an actual charger with it. I heard somebody say something about the DS XLs or 3DS XLs. It didn't have something about a wall charger in there. I've never actually bought one, so I don't know how that is or what that is about or why Nintendo would even do that. It comes with a 4 GB SD card just like the XL instead of a 2 gig from the previous 3DSs. Joysticks exactly the same. Very responsive, obviously. I don't really know what else to cover. Another thing just to put into mention, if you guys haven't heard of the Animal Crossing New Leaf game, it's an amazing game. You can do so much more than you can in the DS version of the Animal Crossing. I can't even remember what that one's called now. It's an awesome game. I have it booted up right now, but it wouldn't even be a point trying to show you guys because you're not able to see it because of the light. If you can see that, I can't tell if you can or not. If you want my friend code, you want to add me, hit me up in the comments below, right there. Hit me up. Let's subscribe to my channel. You know, I want subscribers. Everybody does. Just subscribe to it. You know, and I'll send you my friend code, and I'll open my gates on Animal Crossing. You guys can come in and do whatever. Just don't, you know, don't take all my money. But for real though, I mean, like I said, the 2DS is a great system. Anybody that knocks it, they haven't used it. And if they have used it, it's because they don't like things new. They're, you know, or they don't have the money to afford it. And I'm not saying it to be mean to people that don't have the money. I don't have a lot of money myself, but I'm not going to knock a system because I can't afford it. You know, it's just like the Xbox One and PS4 wars that's going on. I like both systems. Probably not going to get either one because I just don't have the time to play a console like that on a big TV. I just don't have the time for it. I work, and I actually got rid of my PS3. I had a 500 gigabyte modded PS3 fat that I just actually got rid of like a couple days ago to downgrade to a 2DS, if you would call it a downgrade. I call it an upgrade because it's a newer system. It is handheld, yes, but I don't find myself playing consoles that much anymore. I find myself playing the handhelds more. I have a NVIDIA Shield. If you guys don't know what that is, you can look that up. It's a Tegra-based Android gaming device. It has a controller built on. It's a Tegra 4. It's an amazing product. I recommend that as well. I can do a review of that in another episode, but for now, this video is going to run out soon, so I just wanted to give you guys a little heads up on all this. And don't let other people try to tell you don't buy this, don't buy that. If you're like me and you don't like the feel of the 3DS, whether it be XL or regular, and you want something that feels like a tablet in your hand but not as big, get the 2DS. It's an amazing product. Like I said, I mean, the screens are amazing looking on it, to be expected. Battery life's pretty good. It's better than the regular 3DS. I think it is by far. my regular 3DS, I found myself charging that thing every time I would turn around. And that's really about all there is to say about it. Honestly, I love it. Like I said, I give it a 10 out of 10 if it was up to me to review this thing. And Animal Crossing, like I said, if you guys haven't heard of it, or maybe if you have heard of it and haven't want to take the plunge into that yet, go out and grab that. You know, it's amazing. You can do all kinds of stuff you couldn't do another one. You're a mayor of the city on this one, so you have to work your way up to become the mayor to get recognition, really. But I've already done that, and I'm building stuff in my town now. You can build all kinds of stuff, from campfires to streets and bridges and everything else. You can go swimming in this. You know, you can do your typical old stuff from the old Animal Crossing, catch bugs and all that good stuff. But this is so much better. But anyways, I'm going to cut this review off because, like I said, I'm about to run out of time on my phone here. I'll upload this for you guys to watch, and just give me your feedback if you can. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you. Peace.